Think about this. It's Friday night, and you just walked through the front door. The shoes are kicked off, the lights are low, and your phone is face down on the table. The house is finally quiet. Your breathing slows, and your body begins to unclench. Yet, for many, this relief comes with a nagging sense of guilt. A conditioned voice asks if staying in makes you boring, lazy, or perhaps disconnected from the world outside. Psychologists suggest this pull toward home stems from a specific internal mechanism, rather than a lack of social skill. Our culture often views constant output and loud social calendars as the standard for a full life. This creates a friction between societal expectations and our internal psychological requirements. Recognizing the need to retreat indoors reflects a deep alignment with your body signals, an intuitive response to a world that rarely slows down. To understand why that retreat feels so good, we have to look at optimal arousal theory. This framework suggests that every person has a different threshold for stimulation. While the person on the left might require a crowd to feel energized, the person on the right reaches their sensory limit quickly. This determines how we manage our internal energy. For some, external social input acts as a charger. For others, those same interactions function as a direct drain on their biological battery. In a crowded environment, a sensitive nervous system has to process a staggering amount of data. It tracks background noise, interprets micro-expressions, and navigates shifting social cues. For someone with a low stimulation threshold, these inputs deplete their energy reserves before the night is even halfway through. When that person finally returns home, they are entering the only environment that provides the specific quiet required to restore their energy. Choosing to rest allows for the recovery of these essential energy stores, making solitude a tactical necessity for long-term functioning. The world outside is inherently unpredictable. You cannot control the lighting or the volume or people around you. This unpredictability forces a sensitive nervous system into a state of constant monitoring. Your brain remains alert, scanning the environment for unexpected sensory spikes or social demands. Stepping into your own home allows that hypervigilance to cease. You regain authority over the variables, shaping the sensory input of your immediate surroundings. This physical autonomy signals the nervous system to return to its baseline, transforming the home into a genuine biological sanctuary. Psychologists often call this a low stimulation preference. By reducing external noise, you create the conditions for a more active internal life. This stillness provides the mental room needed to connect ideas, process emotions, and allow creative thoughts to surface. However, there is a nuance to consider when we examine the urge to stay inside. It requires an honest look at your primary motivation for retreating. Some people stay home to nourish their energy and find peace. Others stay home because leaving feels overwhelming, often due to past emotional wounds. While these two scenarios look identical to an observer, distinguishing between restorative rest and defensive hiding is a significant milestone in self-awareness. Solitude is an intentional choice, whereas loneliness describes an unwanted absence of connection. Choosing to stay home allows for a life centered on depth. It prioritizes meaningful, intentional experiences over the high-speed momentum of modern social life. Instead of fighting your own biology, try asking what your nervous system needs in the present moment. Very often, the answer is simply more stillness. Understanding this preference allows you to engage with the world on your own terms. If this perspective on the homebody lifestyle resonated with you, consider liking the video and subscribing for more dives into the human mind. Leave a comment about how you spend your quiet nights in, and we'll see you in the next one.